it should not have an asterisk though. I don't think it should have an asterisk either. I feel like the
Different. People like
yeah, like I
different.
don't think it should be special because of what we went through because it was unexpected.
Yeah.
So people have fought through it, but another reason I don't feel it should be special
Right.
is because of the fact that there no because of the fact that it stopped and there's mixed opinions about people starting up again. So you got some players that want to play, then you got others that are
Right.
maybe not wanting to play. Like like we said, the sides, the two different sides.
Right.
So I don't think it should be special, and I also, on the other hand, don't think that there should be an asterisk placed next to the championship either, because it's still a championship. They had to play it. Again, we had this before that 150 year when they had the strike or whatever, and the San Antonio Spurs won it in that 50-game season, and everyone talked a lot about that, saying that they didn't really play the whole season, but it was means beyond their control.
Right.
It was labor issues. They had a strike, and then they came back. Same thing with this. It's a bad virus, a pandemic, if you will.
Right.
Situation was out of their control, so they had to stop. They were forced to stop. But again, I do applaud everyone, all the players that are intending to play in this restart. I definitely, definitely commend them for that. I also think that this championship will mean a lot more to some of the players who, if when they win it, is due to the fact of how it came about. So I think it will mean more on that side of things, but I don't think it'll be anything really special for them. With that, being said, we can talk a little bit about what's possibly expected. So there were a lot of expectations for a lot of teams going in that have obviously been changed right now.
Right.
They have definitely been changed. Like the Lakers were a top team, the Clippers were favorites to win it all. The Sixers were in the mix, and you know what happened with them. They had their decline before the stoppage of play.
Right.
But a lot of things have changed, and now one of the things that you mentioned, and Carl mentioned it, he brought up on your live feed, that the Sixers, and I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, that a lot of people are believing that this shortened season with these 8 games and this moving in and this hiatus is built for the Sixers to make a surprise to a lot of people and possibly end up winning the championship in this season.
Can I ask a quick question for you? I'm going to get off our topic. What 2 teams you think is going to help or hurt? What you think? This is the store team.
I think it's going to hurt Portland because
hurt the Lakers?
I think it's going to hurt Portland. I think the Lakers are going to suffer some hurt because of some other aspects, not just because of the system.
They're deep.
I think with the situation with players not attending,
right,
is going to pose a problem for the Lakers.
Right.
I think it's going to help I don't think it's going to help Milwaukee.
They ain't going to win the chip.
I think it's going to help teams like Portland and teams like Phoenix, who.
How about the Sixers?
Well, I just said the Sixers. That's a different. But I mean, like, the Sixers were in the mix anyway. They're already set in the playoff spot. But I think it's going to help, like I said, those teams like the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trailblazers who are fighting for that spot, who can make a statement by coming back in this pandemic or during this pandemic, coming back and fighting and putting in the effort and fighting and getting those spots in the playoffs, which if we had continued the season, it's a strong possibility with their schedules that they could have been bounced out. So I think it's going to be good for them
July 30th
to start that. Yeah, July 30th it starts. So now we move in to why the NBA is the sports league best equipped to succeed in this moment. So I have a lot of things that I could say as to why. But I got Frank here with me today.
Yes, sir.
So
Mhm.
let's see